What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Social Club, where everyone has a voice, and welcome to the Social Club football event. 31 days, 31 videos. All August long, we're bringing you daily football content, from the NFL to college football and everything in between. Expect videos on Heisman frontrunners, NFL MVPs, bold predictions, hot takes, and more as we gear up for the new season. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a day of football content. We're building more than just content. We're building a community. So make sure to comment your thoughts below every video and let your voice be heard. Other than that, go ahead and pull up a chair, grab a plate, and let's talk football. The NFL. Because we have to talk about the NFL. I know we're big college football guys, but there has to be some NFL
The NFL's
love.
coming up too.
Exactly.
We got to give it some love.
There's some big NFL love we have to give. So I have to ask, from what you're seeing right now, who, in your opinion, is your favorite of winning the NFL MVP this year?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know he was going to ask me this one. Bear with me. Do you want a biased answer or an unbiased answer?
Let's see where we go. Actually, I know who your biased answer is.
You should know who my biased answer is.
Everyone, before you put it in the comments, let's just take Patrick Mahomes and let's just throw him out the league, okay? Let's just not think about it. I get it. We all understand.
Can
yes,
we do that,
Patrick Mahomes, I get it.
It's 15, man. It's Patty Mahomes.
It's pointless. It's pointless. Like, why even do it? You know, it's pointless. Why even do that?
I'll say this. If we can come back, I mean, we're stacked this year. It really comes down to our offensive line with the new additions. If we can make something shake with that, I think if we return to the Bowls, that this could be an MVP year for Pat, bringing us back to where we need to be. We got Rasheed back. We got some more depth at receiver. So, wishful thinking, but, in the core of my soul, I'm going to say, I believe it's Patrick Mahomes that wins MVP because he should win MVP this year. I know he's had a couple down years. This is going to be the bounce back. But if I had to choose anybody else, and this honestly pains me to say it, if I had to choose anybody else to win NFL MVP this year, it would probably have to be, it'd be Lamar Jackson. And the thing is, I don't like the Ravens. I don't necessarily dislike the Ravens, but being in the AFC, I don't like the Ravens at the same time. But truthfully, I think the performance he put on last year, I think that he kind of got robbed from MVP. I think Josh Allen, he did what he had to do, and I think he was deserving to be in the race. But I think Lamar shut up a lot of, what do you call those? Haters, I guess you want to call it. But, for a long time, people had a lot of bad things to say about Lamar as a full quarterback package. We know he can scramble. We know he's a menace on the run. But it's been for quite some time now. We had a lot of question marks around his throwing capability, his accuracy, whatnot, which he trumped last year tenfold. 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And if you go back and look at the interceptions, only one of them was actually his fault. Those aren't numbers of, a guy that shouldn't be at least in contention at, if not considered MVP already. So I think with the Ravens, they got better in the offseason. They got some help they needed at the second level on defense. They got D-Hop now in the offensive core. So I think that if he can put up a season like he did last year, which he has all the tools to do it, I think that the Ravens have the second best roster in the league altogether. I think this will be another MVP year for Lamar. And truthfully, if he does those same numbers and he doesn't get it, then the league's rigged. They're going against him because there's no way you can tell me that the performance he put on last year wasn't an MVP performance.
Yeah.
But with that, I'll hand it off to you, Hale. Let's hear, who do you got going for MVP this year?
Well, let me just piggyback off of that for a second. I think my frustration with the Ravens, which is the same with everyone, is the fact that they are so big and bad until the playoffs start. And then they're just an entirely different team. It's very annoying to watch. But yes, and Lamar's in this strange category where because he doesn't have the playoff success, it almost negates his regular season.
It really does. But it's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs one Super Bowl at this point. I think one Super Bowl and he's a Hall of Famer at this point. Just the stats are just undeniable, as crazy as it is. Just again, we've never seen a running QB that can throw this effectively.
True.
It's just something that hasn't happened, right? And if it did, it didn't happen for this long of a duration.
Exactly.
Yes, Cam Newton has had his time, and RG3, of course.
Mike Vick had a nice little spurt of it too. But
Mike Vick, of course.
He was good for a deep ball, but, outside of that, it was him on the run.
Yeah.
And Lamar's shown incredible talent at every level of a quarterback's play. I mean, throwing, running, reading. Like, he's dynamic as hell. And if I wasn't a Chiefs fan, I'd probably say he's the best quarterback in the league. But that's not the world we live in.
So when I came in and was thinking about who I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. The entire drive and setting up and everything, I was 100% sold that I was going to explain to you how Joe Burrow was going to win the MVP. And I was sold on it, right? No, I was all in on it until we pressed record. And as you were talking, and you were like, they're in the AFC, and I came to think about it. I was like, he's in the same division as Lamar. And the Bengals is one of the most abysmal teams.
I don't know what happens in that. I don't know what happens in that organization.
It is the most insane thing. So
it's terrible.
I'm like, Joe Burrow is by far the best player on that team. And I have every confidence in the world he's going to play well. But that team is going to be terrible.
Terrible. Absolutely.
It is.
Dog shit.
So I'm like, it's not even worth it.
It's not worth
I can't put him in the MVP. It's not even worth it. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Oh, no.
I don't.
No. He had an arguable MVP season last year.
Yeah.
It didn't even get talked about.
Exactly. I don't see it.
You got the number one receiver, arguably, number one receiver in the league but alongside who's considered to be by a lot of what do you call that?
Analysts?
Yes, analysts. Okay. Thank you. He's considered by a lot of analysts to be the best quarterback on any given Sunday. Skip Bayless, all of them. They praise Joe Burrow. But when you have a defense and a head coach that just doesn't care, I mean, dude, Zach's got to go. At some point, you got to pull the plug. And until they do that, they're going to be in that same situation.
We used to have a saying back on the team when a defense is really bad. We used to call it as like this defense had a patented style of defense. It's called the no defense where they don't practice defense. They don't have a defensive play. They just they just show up and line up.
They just stand on the field with a post.
Like in the playground. Like, I got him. No defense.
It's so accurate though, man.
But anyway, back to my point. So who do I actually have as the MVP? Man.
Drum roll.
People aren't talking about this, man, but I have to be the one to say it. The 2025-2026 NFL MVP is going to be Jalen Hurts.
Oh, God. I might leave.
It's going to be him.
I might leave, guys.
And I'm going to tell you why.
I might get out.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Let's hear it, man.
It is without a doubt that this Eagles team going into this year is probably going to be the greatest NFL team of all time from talent standpoint.
That's fair.
Wholeheartedly. Even seeing them in the Super Bowl, you realize it's like, okay, this is significantly a better team than anyone we've ever seen.
Absolutely.
And they've only gotten better.
That's true.
I don't know how they run these contracts. I don't know where this money's coming from.
I have no clue.
I don't know if Philly just defers their taxes for the next year and just gives it to the Philadelphia Eagles or something, but this team, I don't think they've lost a single player of significance.
I'm trying to think.
I don't think they did.
AJ Brown.
I don't know.
Saquon, Jalen, Dallas Goedert.
This team is beyond phenomenal. It's number one.
Did they lose Darius?
Darius
Slay.
No, I think he's still on the team.
Okay, he's still on the team. He's old though.
But this team is beyond great.
They are.
He has all the talent in the world on the offensive side to throw the ball. Is number one. Number two, even though he's not the best thrower we've ever seen, he was also injured last year. He had a shoulder injury, all right? And still won the Super Bowl, but he had a shoulder injury. Number three, not only does he have a great O-line, but everyone wants to talk about Saquon. And I love Saquon. But historically, running backs don't have back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons.
That is fair.
So, last year, as good as the Eagles were, Saquon would have won the MVP before Jalen Hurts. This year, I think Saquon's still going to give him 1,700, but Jalen Hurts is going to pick up the slack on the other side. If Jalen Hurts has a very efficient, very solid year, throw for, let's just say, 3,500 yards, rush for 12 touchdowns, throw for 25, 5 interceptions, something like that, right? I think he's winning the MVP because, honestly, I think this Eagles team is winning 12 games at the minimum. I think he's getting it. That's the one thing. I think this is his year for that. I love Lamar. Lamar's going to be great, but we have Lamar fatigue at this point.
We do.
To where Lamar can throw for 40 touchdowns and 4 interceptions again, and we're kind of just, cool.
It's like, wait, is it January yet?
Yeah. I love Patty Mahomes. Again, he's probably the favorite, and there's no reason to say that he's not the favorite. But that team still has a lot of question marks. We don't know how they're going to play.
I heard something the other day that said we're coming in we're going to be considered a wild card team, and I was like,
I don't know, but I will say it is a very hard conference you're walking into.
It is. It's not the same AFC West from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
So I'm just unsure. Even though a lot of people don't like to put wins in for the MVP, again, I don't know. If he makes the wild card, I don't know if he's going to win that.
No.
Josh Allen also, I have nothing against Josh Allen. I think it's just really hard to win back-to-back MVPs. So
I do as well.
Even if he does just as well, I'm not quite sure if they're going to give it to him again off of that principle.
And again, I personally, and there's a vast amount of you that'll probably back me on this, I don't think that Josh Allen should have got it last year over Lamar Jackson. I feel like that was Lamar's. That would have been his third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was his third to get. But maybe it was a pity award for losing to us again at home in the playoffs. But
people just have Lamar fatigue because Lamar on paper is one of the greatest QBs we've seen, especially in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like his numbers aren't comparable.
Yeah.
However, he just doesn't have that postseason success.
True.
So because of that somehow does diminish his regular season performance, even though it shouldn't.
Jalen does have that success now.
Hey, listen.
Bastard.
Again, man. It's beyond Jalen. Like, this team should almost be listed as a military.
Yeah.
For how good they are.
No, facts. They're light years ahead of most of the like I said, the Ravens are the next best offense or next best roster in the league. After that, there's a big gap. I think there's a big gap between first and second and third as far as team personnel goes. It used to be the 49ers I put up there, but I don't know. They ain't really making no noise no more.
Like if you the Philadelphia Eagles right now could win an actual war against a country. That's how good of a team that they are.
We go send them over for World War III.
But they could beat the country of Costa Rica. They could. I don't care what anyone said. This is a great team.
Oh my god.
This team's amazing. And I'm not even an Eagles fan. I'm not. I just recognize what I'm seeing.
When you know ball, you recognize what you see, and the Eagles are a super team that's a super team is honestly, it may not be enough because you got Saquon in himself is such a force to be reckoned with. It's almost unfair. And the thing is, Saquon was suppressed a long time in his career because he was with the Giants, and we all know the Giants are a poverty franchise, at least at this point. But it's just the battery that kid got in his back when he went to Philly. And to see how that offense really, he made Nick Sirianni look like a fucking genius. And a year ago, Nick Sirianni was getting booed out the stadium. They were calling for him to get his job taken away. Now they praise the ground he walks on. And I'm like, you put Jalen Hurts under center with that. I'm really hoping did they? No, they didn't ban the tush push. They voted on it. They did vote on it. But yeah, it's not a bad take. I think Lamar is more talented than Jalen Hurts by a decent margin, but it also comes into play, like you said, regular season versus postseason success. Jalen's got that on him, and he's got that on him a few times. Jalen's been through the playoffs a few times now. He just got one ring out of it.
Yeah.
Lamar's been through the playoffs a few times now. He's never gotten to the dance. So I don't know, man. I think and this pains me to say. I'm not going to say they're going to beat us out to go, but if we don't go to the Super Bowl, then I would see the Ravens probably going this year.